สวัสดีครับผู้ชมทุกท่านยินดีต้อนรับเข้าสู่บริการของผมโรนีครับ Hello, welcome to my services today 5 words a day lesson 9 or day 9 lesson. Requirements 5 words and sentence. This is the structure of how this lesson works. Requirements for this lesson are read and write Thai lesson 1 to 21. If you haven't done that yet, or if you're not already able to read and write Thai, please access the Read and Write Thai freely available online course that you can access by clicking on the button to the right. Also, 5 words a day program, day 1 to 8 lesson is a prerequisite in order to join or in order to understand or follow day 9's lesson. To access it, click on the button provided to the right. Vocabulary for today are ไม่ผมก็เลยอยาก I read it again ไม่ผมก็เลย and อยาก The translation of these words is ไม่ means not, most often translated as don't or do not. Then finally we also have ผม which means I, the male form of I. So far we usually use ฉัน as I, which is rather used by female speakers than by male. And now we also have ผมก็ This is a tricky one. It can mean so many things. Just a couple of expressions that it can mean is then, so, therefore, also. So it's basically a connector between different statements, between different sentences, different meanings, or also within a conversation, first of all, to gain some time to think about things or just reflect on something, or to bridge to another thing you want to say. So it basically somehow connects what has been said before to what follows after, or it connects a question of somebody to your own answer. So if you ask me something, I could go like ก็ and then whatever I want to say. Or also if you have a certain statement made and you would like to also do that, you can also use ก็ Let's see how that works later on within the sentences. Then we have another word เลย There are two translations of this particular word, but as for now we only take the translation at all. So basically it is used within sentences where you want to state that something is not the case at all. You don't want something at all. So in order to emphasize you're not being able to, you're not wanting to, or you're not feeling like something. You will see how that works too within the sentences. And the last word อยาก is to want, to would like, to do something, to have something, to go someplace. However, let's move to the sentences. พ่อไปในบ้านของคุณ Father goes into the house which belongs to you, or father goes into your house. ผมไม่ไปในบ้านเลย I do not go into the house at all, or it could also mean I didn't go into the house at all, depending on the context of time you're talking about. คุณก็ไม่ไปในบ้าน You also didn't go into the house, or you also don't go into the house, again depending on the time reference and context. Here you can see how ก็ is used to basically connect this statement to the one above. So I say ผมไม่ไปในบ้านเลย I don't go into the house at all. And then you could, or I could say คุณก็ไม่ไปในบ้าน you also don't go into the house, to basically connect your not going to mine not going into the house. แม่อยากไปดูหนังกับพ่อ Mother wants to or would like to go to watch a movie with father. And here again, I mentioned this I think a couple of lessons back, the serialization of verbs in Thai that is used. There we had ไปดูหนัง which means to go to watch a movie. And now we have already three verbs that are basically stacked after each other. This is called verb serialization, which is used very frequently in Thai. You can have here, for example, อยากไปดู อยากไปดู to want to go to watch or want to go to watch a movie, like that. It's basically intuitively understandable. However, it is very common in Thai. Just so you know, it also, of course, is used with other verbs that we haven't learned so far, but you will then see later on how that works. พ่อไม่อยากไปเลย Father doesn't want to go at all. Whatever place it might be, just father doesn't want to go at all. คุณอยากไปที่ไหน You want to go what place or where do you want to go? Where would you like to go? เขาคิดว่าอยากไปดูหนังในเมือง I read it again. It's a long one. เขาคิดว่าอยากไปดูหนังในเมือง He thinks that he would like to go and watch a movie in the city. What we can learn from this sentence is, first of all, when you introduce something where the subject of, or the subject, if it's person or a thing, doesn't matter, is already introduced at some part within the sentence, it doesn't need to be repeated. That also, of course, is true sometimes in English or German, whatever language you may speak. And it doesn't need to be repeated, and you can see that here. So เขาคิดว่า he thinks, and then he wants to go to watch a movie in the city. So you do not have to repeat the เขา before the อยาก. Of course, you could do that, but it's not necessary. You could also say เขาคิดว่าเขาอยากไปดูหนังในเมือง. However, it's most often in Thai just omitted because it's already clear that he talks about himself because he thinks and then he wants to go. Again, on the other hand, if he would, let's say, think about somebody else's intentions, so he would think that maybe you wanted to go to watch a movie, then of course the คุณ would have to be included before or in front of the อยาก เธอบอกว่าไม่อยากไปดูหนังเลย I read it again. เธอบอกว่าไม่อยากไปดูหนังเลย She told that, or she said that she doesn't want to go to watch a movie at all. And here again, the same phenomenon. The เธอ, which is at the very beginning of the first part of the sentence, does not have to be stated again before the second part of the sentence because it's already clear she's talking about herself. ใครอยากไปกับรถ ใครอยากไปกับรถ Who wants to go with the car? Who wants to go with the car, or who wants to go by car, as we would say. คุณอยากทำอะไรในเมือง What would you like to do in the city? Or you would like to do what in the city? ก็ อยากไปตลาดก็อยากไปตลาด Well, I would like to go to the market as an answer to the question above. And here is a very nice example of how ga is used in Thai in order to link the statement or the answer to the question before. คุณอยากไปทำอะไรในเมือง What would you like to do in the city? And you just state ก็อยากไปตลาดนะฮะ Yeah, I would like to go to the market. Last example คุณอยากให้ผมไปไหนคุณอยากให้ผมไปไหน You would like to have me to go where, or where would you like to have me go? Where do you want me to go, basically? I read through the sentences again, try to reflect on what we've learned, and then go on to day 10's lesson. พ่อไปในบ้านของคุณพ่อไปในบ้านของคุณผมไม่ไปในบ้านเลยผมไม่ไปในบ้านเลยคุณก็ไม่ไปในบ้านคุณก็ไม่ไปในบ้านแม่อยากไปดูหนังกับพ่อแม่อยากไปดูหนังกับพ่อพ่อไม่อยากไปเลยพ่อไม่อยากไปเลยคุณอยากไปที่ไหนคุณอยากไปที่ไหนเขาคิดว่าอยากไปดูหนังในเมืองเขาคิดว่าอยากไปดูหนังในเมืองเธอบอกว่าไม่อยากไปดูหนังเลยเธอบอกว่าไม่อยากไปดูหนังเลยใครอยากไปกับรถใครอยากไปกับรถคุณอยากทำอะไรในเมืองคุณอยากทำอะไรในเมืองก็อยากไปตลาดก็อยากไปตลาดคุณอยากให้ผมไปไหนคุณอยากให้ผมไปไหน Alright. One last thing before I let you go is the word ga as a combination of sentences, as a linkage between different statements. You may have seen that it should be read as a short, but you already know that from reading by Thai, but it's spoken, you can speak it very long, so you can say ga or ga or ga, but it's not particularly short. You can extend it for as long as you want, just so you know. If you hear somebody say ga, it's exactly this ga that we are talking about. Thanks for watching and for sharing. Hope to see you again in day 10's lesson. ขอบคุณนะครับสำหรับใช้บริการนี้แล้วเจอกันในบทหน้านะครับสวัสดีครับ